Yeah, Gaffer, thank you so much for taking the time to answer some supporters' questions. We'll ask these in chronological order as they came in. So the first one from Carl Woods, will Ricky Miller be given another go at Posh, and will Adil Nabi be given a chance?
That's two questions in one, isn't it? Ricky, you would say it depends on how he does it at Mansfield, obviously. You know, we took him there to give him a complete fresh start. So we'll be assessing him as we would any player, whether you're the manager or head coach of Leeds or Mansfield. Your players got on, you assess them. So we'll look at those assessments, and that'll be a decision based on how he does there. So because he's left, I think it was pretty fair that previous manager, etc., thought they'd given him enough time. He really has to go in and make a real contribution at Mansfield for us to think there's going to be a future here next season. Yeah,
with Adil Nabi, obviously the players out on loan, I guess that's something that could be assessed in the summer.
Absolutely the same. He wasn't a part of previous managers' plans. It never means that he's not going to be part of ours. We'll assess it, we'll look at it. It'll be difficult given the quality that we found in the last few days, but we open our mind. People are somewhat different when they play for us, good or bad, mostly good, thankfully. So we'll assess that in the summer again.
Yeah. This question is, would you be prepared to throw an object at the player to make your point? I guess different managers in dressing room scenarios will use different tactics to get the best out of the players.
No, I've never thrown in at anyone. I've thrown a cup in a shirt or something like that, but I've never thrown things. I think the game and the modern day game has changed somewhat. I think you have to be more constructive in how you put your point across. I think there's times when you deserve to rattle the walls a little bit verbally, but no, throwing things isn't in my bag.
A fellow manager used GPS to decide to substitute his player. Will you use available technology, or does your experience of the game make technology unnecessary when it comes to subs?
Well, when it comes to subs, we would never take that as the leading factor. You know, if we were perhaps thinking someone wasn't, for example, a midfield player getting around the pitch the way we wanted them to, it may be a secondary part of the decision. But first and foremost, don't let your eyes tell you lies. If your eyes tell you someone's slacking, that probably means they are. So it plays a part, as we know, in training programmes, but match days is a little bit different.
You've already said you've got high regard for Leo and Marcus and a lot of other players as well. If you're able to bring in players tomorrow with a reasonable League One budget, would he, and in what areas? I mean, I guess so early in, it's very difficult to answer that.
Well, we've got a reasonable League One budget, so let no one be kidding yourself on. Obviously, we're not in the realms of the likes of Blackburns, but the chairman here pays good wages and good transfer fees, so we're up there. And the first thing to remember is I don't think we've sold a player for about 4 or 5 transfer windows. So we are blessed with ability. There is some other players that we think, younger players that we like around the country that could play a part, but I'll have to give everyone in the building the chance to make their claim.